Hello everyone, welcome to the class of probability. Welcome every CMA student. This class is for those students who are preparing for CMA Foundation, and the topic which I'm going to do is the probability. So the first question what you can see here is given as like if P is to Q is in odd in favor of an event, then what is the probability of the event? Okay, so remember this whenever we say probability and the formula for the probability of an event. Suppose the event is A, the formula of probability of an event is favorable outcome divided by the total outcome. Okay, this is the formula of the probability, favorable outcome divided by total outcome, where the formula of odd in favor, when I'll say odd in favor, the formula of odd in favor is favorable outcome divide by unfavorable outcome. So when we say the formula of odd in favor, the formula is favorable outcome divided by unfavorable outcome. And odd against favor, if I say odd against favor, so the formula of odd against favor is unfavorable outcome. The formula of odd against favor is unfavorable outcome divide by the favorable outcome. Okay. So imagine if the favorable outcome is P, assume that if the favorable outcome is P and unfavorable outcome is suppose Q. If suppose favorable outcome is P and unfavorable outcome is Q, so if odd in favor is P by Q, okay, so then your total outcome is the sum of favorable outcome plus unfavorable outcome, that is P plus Q. So your probability of the event, it would be P by P plus Q. This is the formula of the probability. So question 1, your answer is option B. Now, going to question number 2, if the events A and B are mutually exclusive, then so if the events are mutually exclusive means then there's no intersection between the two event. Basically, the formula of A plus B or A union B. So basically, when you see the formula, okay, the formula of probability of A plus B. So the formula of probability of A union B or formula of probability of A plus B, it is equal to probability of A plus probability of B, okay, minus probability of A intersection B. So when the two events are mutually exclusive means they cannot happen together. So for mutually exclusive events, remember that for mutually mutually exclusive event, okay, the A intersection B would be 0. A intersection B would be 0 means they cannot happen together. So the probability of A plus B, it would be equal to probability of A plus probability of B. Okay. So for question number 2, when you see the question number 2, the answer is option A. Okay. Then for question number 3, for the two events A minus B, okay, what is A minus B? A minus B means the part of A which is not the part of B. So suppose this is event A, okay, this is event B, okay, this is event this is event B. So A minus B is basically this region. Okay, this is basically this region. It is basically uh, A minus A intersection B. That is A minus B. Okay, or you can say A union B, A union B. Okay, where A union B is a total, that is minus A union B minus probability of B. That is A minus B. So it is a part of A where there is no B. So A minus B is the A union B minus probability of A, no, A probability of A minus probability of A intersection B. Okay, this is what I said. A minus A intersection B, option C. Okay, then question number 4. So question number 4 is, if X and Y are two independent event, then X into Y, this is, just remember that for two independent event, the A intersection B is A into B. So if there are two independent events, so remember this, for two independent events, remember that probability of A intersection B is equal to probability of A into probability of B. So A intersection B is equal to probability of A into probability of B. Option A is the answer. Option A is the answer. Question number 5. For two events A and B are said to be independent. Again, A probability of A by B. So this is for dependent event. So probability of A by B means, what is the probability that event A will happen, knowing that B has already happened. Question number 5. For question number 5, so this is probability of A intersection B by probability of B. Okay, so for independent event, A intersection B means probability of A into probability of B by probability of B. So probability of B and B will cancel. So the probability of A by B is equal to probability of A. Okay, for independent event. So A by B is equal to A. Option C. Clear? Now, question number 6. For two mutually exclusive event, A into B is equal to 0. Means mutually exclusive event cannot happen together. So A into B is basically A intersection B. That would be equal to 0. The conditional probability, remember A by B formula. Okay, so this formula already I have written here, probability of A by B. So this is the formula of probability of A by B. So that is A intersection B by probability of B. So for the formula of probability of A intersection B, probability of A by B means, what is the probability that event A will happen, knowing that B has already happened, that is equal to probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B. So here the conditional probability of A by B, it is equal to the conditional probability of A by B, it is equal uh, to probability of A intersection B by probability of B. A intersection B, option B. So means in book and all, the intersection they have written in the multiplication form. So the answer for this, if you understand, the answer for this is option B. Okay. Question number 7, the answer is option B. Question number 8. For if two event A and B are mutually exclusive, if two events A and B are mutually exclusive, then it means A intersection B will be equal to 0. Option D. Question number 9. For two mutually exclusive event, suppose there are two mutually exclusive event. Question number 9. Suppose there are two mutually exclusive event. Okay, probability of E is equal to 0.05, and probability of F is equal to 0.65. Okay, these are two mutually exclusive events. So E intersection F, it would be equal to 0. Means intersection means both happening together. Both happening together, it would be 0. They cannot happen together. The answer of question number 9 would be 0. Okay, then see this question number 1 for numerical problem. The average percentage of failure in a certain examination is 40%. 40, it is 40%. So the probability that you will get fail is 40%. Probability that you will get fail is 40%. Okay. Now, what is the probability that out of a group of six candidates, at least four pass in the exam? So, if suppose six candidates are there, at least four pass. So, four pass, at least four pass. So, they're telling four pass and two fail. At least 4 pass. So it can be 5 pass, it can be 5 pass and one fail, and then it can be all 6 pass. Okay. So they're asking you at least 4 pass means at least means minimum. So it can be 4 pass, two fail, 5 pass, one fail, and all the 6 pass. So the fail probability is 4%, 40%. So the pass probability would be 60%. Okay. So this would be pass probability 60%, and this pass is 4 times. So this is 4 times. Okay, this is 4 times, and fail is 2 times, point 4 2 times. And this you can arrange in how many ways? 6 factorial by 4 factorial 2 factorial. Okay. Then this you'll arrange in 6 factorial by 5 factorial 1 factorial, and this would be point 0.6 to the power 5. 6 pass is 5 times and fail is 1 time. And then this would be one way only, point 0.6 to the power 6. So you just need to solve this. So you can use calculator. So this is nothing but 6. So if I ask you about 6 factorial by 4 factorial 2 factorial, this is 6 into 5 into 4 factorial by 2 into 4 factorial. This get cancelled. This is 3 za. This is 15. This is 15. This is 15 into zero point 0.6 to the power, and this would be 6. This would be 6 into 5 factorial by 5 factorial. And okay, so if I use calculator, let me open Excel for the calculator part. And you can use calculator. So zero point 0.6 to the power 6. Okay, use calculator, normal calculator only you can use. So zero point 0.6 to the power 6. Okay, this is 0.0466 point 0466 point 046656. Okay, and this is 6 into, this is uh 6 into zero point 0.6 to the power 5, point 6 into point 6 to the power 5 into point 4, 0.186624, 0.186624, and this is 15 into point 0.6 to the power 4, point 0.6 to the power 4 into point 0.4 to the power 2 into 15. 0.6 to the power 4 into point 0.4 into power 2 into 15. This is 0.31104. 0.31104. So 0.31104. Just add it, you'll get the probability. So if I add this, answer is 0.54432. The answer is 0.54432. This is my answer. 0.54432. Answer is option C. Clear? So use calculator, you will get the answer very easily. Okay, question number 2. If 15 dates are selected at random, what is the probability of getting 2 Sundays? So the probability that 7 days are there, and the probability that you choose a Sunday is 1 by 7, right? Okay, there are 7 days are there, and the probability you will get Sunday is, probability that you will get Sunday is 1 by 7, and you don't get Sunday is 6 by 7. Okay. If you choose 15 days, okay, and what is the probability that you get 2 Sundays? Okay, so if what is the probability that you get two Sundays? So here you can say Sunday is 1 by 7. Sunday is 1 by 7. You should get two Sunday, and not getting Sunday is 6 by 7. That would be to the power 13. Total 15 days you have chosen. And then this you can arrange in 15 factorial, divide by 2 factorial, and 13 factorial. Okay. So because two Sundays you will get, and then you don't get Sundays in 13 times. Okay, you don't get Sundays in 13 times like this. So how many ways can you arrange? So this is nothing but 15 into 14 by 2, 13 factorial, 13 factorial will get cancelled, 15 sevens are into you can say this is 6 to the power 13 divide by 7 to the power 15. So I can say this is 15 sevens is 105. 105 into 6 to the power 13 by 7 to the power 15. This is your answer. So use calculator, find 6 to the power 13. Find 6 to the power 13, and then 7 to the power 15. 7 to the power 15. And so your answer is 105 into 6 to the power 13, and then this 6 to the power 30, this value divide by 7 to the power 15. So answer is 0.2888. So answer is 0.2888. This is your answer. Means 0.29 it would be your answer. Okay, 0.29 would be your answer. Fine. What is question number three? What is the probability of making three correct guesses in five true and false answer type question? So true and false answer type question. So either your answer would be true or false. So the probability would be 1 by 2. So three correct answers. So either you choose correct or you choose incorrect. Your probability will be 1 by 2 only, right? So this is nothing but this is like 5c3 by 2 to the power 5. 5c3 is 10 and 2 to the power 5 is 32. 10 by 32. 10 by 32 means 5 by 16. So 5 by 16 is your answer. 5 by 16 or 0.3125 is your answer. Okay. 1 minute.